designer shirt. My mind is squirt, some rhyme work that'll make your sinus hurt. Buckle your seat while the pilot work. My spacecraft got enough gas that'll take you out of this earth. I'm magic with the pen and paper like a warlock. The window pane's wide open, but the door's locked. So you looking through the window for it in your window, but do they really have the skill to analyze the symbol? Crescendo, the ashes blow when the wind blow. The rain put out the fire while the children build a temple. Just like the pyramids, walls and scribble, a projection in the sky of the messiahs on your mental. Monumental and extraterrestrial, turning these niggas into mental vegetables. It's kinda crazy how I ride on instrumentals as I slice like a Ginsu with the vibe I put in. You listen. Not a double lie. It's just a new beginning. The magic is to focus on our goals till we're winning. I'd rather have a portrait of myself up on the ceiling. I could lay down on the floor, look up and visualize the millions. Imagine that. Do you see the picture clearly? Focusing on working with me. You can get this money with me. We could take over the world and put the trophies in the city, the plaques on the wall, and have a feast for who was with me. Yeah, last week was just a past, right? New beginning. I've been up for all these past nights, and all these people that I knew just seem to pass by. They stuck on stupid worry about their past lives, and I just ask why. Are they agents? Is the system about to crash? Am I the one like in the Matrix? Is the planets in the heavens and the earth is just a spaceship? Our thoughts control reality, and life is what you make it.
You smug motherfucker. You're not severed. You walk out of here with your memories. You carry them home with you every night. No one can rip them away from you, snuff them out. Like they never existed. Like you never existed. That's enough. Turn her back!
God damn it, stop doing!
Yes! Do it, Seth!
Fathead Muppet.
That's brilliant.
Oh, yes. We could feed him a pile of loose corn.
Real Enigmas and Theories is back again with another live session. Oh, no, a wellness session. That's right. We're calling these wellness sessions whenever we're doing these for Severance, even on the off season. Even on the off season, we will be needing some wellness sessions because I predict that this episode is definitely going to cause some trauma. I mean, they changed the rating and put blood and gore in it and all of that. So I think we are going to need wellness sessions from here on out, whenever we're talking about Severance. So when you see wellness session up there on my notification, just know we're talking about Severance. So yes, indeed, I know everybody's ready for this show tonight. It's a bittersweet moment. It's a bittersweet moment in the community tonight. We are going to be saying goodbye to some of somebody might die tonight. Who knows? I don't know. But we are definitely going to be saying goodbye to the show coming and brightening up the end of the week every week. That's going to come to an end. But we get some answers tonight, and that's what we're going to talk about here. What are we going to see? You know what I'm saying? What are we going to see? So, did y'all like that music dance experience? Did y'all like the music dance experience? I hope I didn't mess it up by coming in with the actual like bars. I should have just let the song play. I hope you guys like that song. It's Life is What You Make It. It's definitely one of my favorites. So I like playing it for y'all. Um, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, let me get up here real quick and see what you guys are talking about. Oh my goodness. We had such a dope stream last night, y'all. We had such a dope stream last night. That was like wellness session 101 right there. And we had some dope people come up. We still live in LA tonight. We're live in LA from LA. You know what I'm saying? Tonight we got a long night ahead of us. I am going to do this stream, then I'm going to watch the show. Then we're doing another wellness session because I know we're going to need it. And then I'm going to try to do a recap video, but it's going to be a real recap video. It's not going to be a regular recap video. This is going to be a real REEL recap. So, yeah, it's going to be funny. We'll talk a little bit of something, but it's just enough to get you started while we wait for the actual esoteric breakdown. I'll do the esoteric breakdown when I get back home. You know what I'm saying? I'll be here for a few days more. I'll definitely be writing my notes, definitely be checking what everybody else is saying and all of that, because I know we're going to be nice and hype. So yeah, just give me a minute. When I get back, we're going to do the esoteric breakdown. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get to the shout outs. And we have Zechariah here. What's going on, fam? Real, what show are we all watching next? That's a great question. We are in the middle of some shows as well right now, like Yellow Jackets is still cooking. Yeah, we're in the middle of a few bangers right now. We got The Last of Us coming up. I definitely want to get back in tune with The Last of Us. I love the first season. I think they did an excellent job on the first season. Hopefully they come through with some heat this first episode. Some of us are watching Raising Canaan. I like Raising Canaan, not gonna lie, I love that show. However, it's not cutting the mustard for me right now as far as putting time to do videos about it. You know what I mean? I hate to say that, but it is what it is. But yeah, first shout out got me going on a tangent already. Thank you, Zachariah. But thank you for coming through. We got Kwaku. Kwaku is in the building. Yes, indeed. Okay, who else we got? We got Christine Jellybean. How you doing, Christine? Yes, we got A Lord Corey in the building. We got Dawn is here. Pre-game greetings all. So excited for later. And we have the beautiful, wonderful Del Senior in the building. What's good, sis? How you been? Yes, we have Jay here with us. We have Debbie Ebby, Bo Bebby, Fanana Fana, Fofebi to the Fee 5, Mo Mebby. Debbie is here with us. Yes, indeed, she's here. The beautiful mod herself. We have Annie here. Annie is in the building. We got Shra in the building. I hope I said that wrong. Psychovich. Shra Psychovich. I hope I said that. I mean, right. I hope I didn't butcher that. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, we got Daniel in the building. Can't wait for the depression to really set in next week when there's no episode. That's what I'm saying. Like, you want this episode, but you don't want this episode. It's like one of those kind of things. Like, you want this episode to you want to see it because you want the answers, but you just don't. You know it's gonna be like ripping a band-aid off because it's the last one. And this season has been so good to us. I wish we could go back to the days where you got like 24 episodes in a season. Like, that shit would be crazy right now. But it's not that bad because back then when you got 24 episodes, a lot of times, those episodes would be like 30 minutes long. So, and they would spread it out with a bunch of commercials through here, through and whatnot. So it's all good. We get like little movies every night, every week now. So it's good. It's good. I'm rocking with it. We are all dreaming. Are we all dreaming? We are all dreaming in the building. Who else we got? We got Scotty. What's good, Scotty? We got David in the building with us. Yes, indeed. We got Jay. We got Shooter. We got Rising Star is here. We got Shambolic Rubik's Cube is in the building. Yes, I'm spilling my seed. Yo, Shambolic's Rubik's Cube. Little Tempest is funny, yo. Always coming with the jokes. We got Beverly Jackson in the building. Yes. Just Jeff is here with us. Today is the promised day. It is. It is. Today, consider ourselves like the ones who were really promised Cold Harbor to be completed. Like we're the ones that really we might be looking forward to it more than the Eagans. Like what? Let's see. We got Kate in the building. What's good? Mr. Pentium is here. Yes. Who else is in here? John Cook. Yes, indeed. Good John Cook. What's going on with you, brother? All right. Joe is here. Elijah is here. Hello, Elijah. Good to have you. Who else is in here? Oh, man, y'all was cooking before I got here. Cat in the tinfoil hat is in the building. What's good with you? Ariel is in the building. How are you? Good to see you. Good to have you here. What are they going to do to that goat? I don't know. And the teaser was crazy. I wonder if this episode starts like that if this was the beginning of the episode, because the one teaser that they did for episode 7 was of the dude, Dr. Peabody, coming out and getting the dental supplies, whistling and whatnot. And that was the beginning of the episode. So I wonder, I don't know if the teasers might be like the opening scene or something. I don't know. Maybe they're going to do that. Maybe they might just start dropping answers on us right away. If this starts off with this goat, and then next thing you know, we have they lead us right to the answer on what are they doing with the goats. You know what I'm saying? I think that is one of the things that we are going to find out tonight, because it's a mystery. It's definitely a mystery. We got the beautiful No Context here. C. Quan is in the building. Corbin, what's going on, fam? Lamar is here. Who else we got? Chocolate Thunder. What's good with you people? Okay, yes, indeed. Who else we got? We got Sarai the Black Dove. Oh, good to have you here as always. Happy season finale day. Yes, this is. We got Ogotu here. What's going on? We got Hassler in the building. What's good, Hassler? Good to have you here. We got New MC in the building. Yo, I'm telling you, we be having some music people. I could tell that this is a rapper right here. New MC. You rap, don't you? I know you do. You got to rap with a name like New MC. And you probably nice too, the way that you put that together. Definitely. Shout out to that. We got Danielle in the building. We have Kangaroo in the building. Pardon me, y'all. I'm working on one screen tonight. Like I usually have the whole setup, but I'm here in the hotel room going live with y'all. And this is what we do. This is what we got to deal with. We got the WKR in the building. What's good with you? Angel is here. Theo is here. Syra is here. What's going on, Syra? Flex, what's good? Flex Media in the building. We got Jay Garrick is in the building. Okay. Call Me When You're Awake is here with us. We got Big Brother, All City Big Heck in the building with us. Yes, good to see you, fam, as always. Skeeter Egan is here. Yes, Skeeter Egan. Good to have Skeeter here. We got the Egans joining us. Yes, indeed. Quan says praise here. We have Pieces of C in the building. Blunt roll, ready to go. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. We got Young Montana here. Who else is in the building with us? You know what I'm saying? Yes, Just Jeff. That is my record. Like it's called Life Is What You Make It. I might play it at the end of the stream while we're leaving as an outro. You know what I'm saying? To let everybody hear it again if you haven't heard it, if you didn't hear it at the beginning. You know what I mean? We got Margarita, okay, in the building. We have Nicholas is here. Demo, what's going on, brother? How you? Good to see you in the building with us. Skeeter Egan said, Reels is the one. Theo says, sound like 38 Special. That's a compliment. 38 Special just dropped the album. You know what I'm saying? I think you should go check it. Or I don't know if it was his album, but I know that the Griselda camp is cooking right now. So go check that out for sure. Who else is here? We got TT Superstar is here. The beautiful Joy is in the building. Yes, please enjoy your music dance experiences equally. We got John Biggs here with us. Who else? Who else? Uh Marcel Anderson. Ivan is here with us. How you doing, Ivan? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, we good. Hey, this new music by Reels. Hey, yeah, I'm glad y'all like that. Joe is here. What's going on, Joe? That was dope. This verse flow reminds me a little of Talib. Okay, okay. That's what's up. That's another good compliment. Thank you. Just Jeff said your Audi makes dope music. Yo, you know what? Thank you for that. And I do all kinds of music. I don't just do hip hop. I don't just do Afro beats, or I don't just do piano music. I do R&B music. I've done several country records as well. I actually have a country banger, but I don't have nobody to sing it. I'm looking for like a male vocalist country singer to sing this one record that I have. It's a beautiful joint. I think it's one of them hit record type of joints that you'd hear in movies and shit like that. Somebody reached out to me today to ask if I could do some voiceover work for them. I thought that was very interesting. So yeah, I'm over here cooking up in many different pots. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoy all of them equally. Trust me. Yes, we got the young Montana here. What's going on? Yeah, Kate's here. Kate was dancing. You know what I'm saying? I know I said you was here before, but I mean you put the maracas up, so we gotta say something. Yes, Holly, what's going on? We got Holly here. We got a Holly and a Molly. I thought Holly was in the voice chat, but the Molly was in the voice chat. But then it was Molly in the voice chat, and I thought it was Holly in the voice chat. That happened yesterday. So y'all got to tune in, tap in with the Discord. If you're not tapped in with that Discord, go ahead and tap in with the Discord. We be in there cooking. We had a wonderful conversation last night. After I got off the live, I know I said I was going to get some rest, but I ended up, it was still daylight out here in LA. So I ended up chilling in the VC with several people, Big Hat. And then it was just like, then there was three. And it was three of us in there. And we were having like this crazy ass conversation about the symbolism in Hollywood. I think, man, if that was recorded, that would have been a hell of a podcast. But yeah, maybe I need to start doing some shit like that where we just talk and just talk that shit, you know? Maybe we'll do some of that. Yo, we got John Biggs. What's going on, John Biggs? Beat slapping. Thank you. Thank you very much. Skeeter Egan said your Audi is prolific. Yo, this is the wellness session I didn't know I actually needed. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Hold on. Who else is here? Who else is here? We got Lexi in the building. Quirky Core is here with us. We have many people in the building with us. We got Veno in the building. Yes, indeed, Sarai, fathead Muppet. But it's actually Muppet. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta keep it. Where is it at? Hold on.
Fathead Muppet.
We have Seth in the building. What's going on, Seth?
Turn her back!
God damn it, stop doing!
Yes! Do it, Seth!
Yes, Seth. What's going on? Rest in peace, Irv. It's funny that he put his comment was rest in peace, Irv. I don't think we'll see him. Wow. See, hold on. You sleeping on my man, Irv. Don't do Irv like that. Irv.
Turn her back!
God damn it, stop doing!
Yes! Do it, Seth!
Yo, it seems like that come from episodes like that make this shit worth it. That like it seems like that right there. That was so crazy. Like John Turturro went ape shit with that episode. Like He went crazy with it. And I mean, that's what we're gonna miss. That's why we need these wellness sessions, y'all. So yes, let's go in here. Let's see who else is here. I'm sliding down here. If I don't mention your name, don't charge it to the head and not to my heart. I welcome everyone. We got Rashida in the building. Good to have you here. Chapo is here. You know what I'm saying? We got Tyler. You know what I'm saying? We got DJ Adequate. See, I'm drawing in the music people. You know what I mean? We got more musicians and more people that rock with music. You know what I'm saying? Yes, bittersweet is right. Like, and I've been saying that since what, episode 7, that it's kind of crazy that we only got 3 episodes left, and now we're here upon the last one. And it's like, whoa, man. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. What else we got here? Susie is here. Deep dive reactions. Somebody will die tonight. Yes, I agree with that sentiment. I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be crazy. Who do y'all think is on the chopping block, y'all? Who is on the chopping block? I don't know who's going to be on the chopping block. Oh my goodness. We just got a super chat from Luna Cascade. Hold on, let me go to that real quick. Luna Cascade, what's going on with you, sis? Thank you so much for your generous donation. Yes, at work, so I can only dip in for minutes. Wanted to leave you with an appreciation for keeping it real. Oh my God. See, this is why I do this. This is what makes my content dope. You know what I'm saying? Luna Cascade, you have been rocking with me since day one. You have been there for a very long time with this channel, and you have been donating and above all, giving some of the dopest feedback, pushback. Luna is not afraid to push back on my theories at all. And I love Luna for that, because Luna knows that I love pushback and I love to actually have the conversation and the dialogue. I think it strengthens our theories and it strengthens the way that we look at these things. Because these things, and like I've been saying to you guys, these shows, as they are entertainment, it is very important to understand what we're consuming. You know what I'm saying? And thank you so much again, Luna Cascade. Man, I appreciate that so much. Let's get to some more of these joints right here. We got Ajax in the building. Thank you for your generosity as well, fam. And Ajax says, "You the man. So glad I discovered your channel." Yo, I'm a reflection of you, fam. Hold on. Man, I got people calling. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call. Hold on. Yo, I'm gonna call you back. I'm on live right now. Much love. Peace. All right. Yeah, so sorry about that. So we got Ajax in the building, and Ajax, I love that comment. I'm thankful that you found my channel too. You know what I'm saying? I'm a reflection of every one of you out there. Like when y'all throw that love, I'm throwing it right back as a reflection. You dig what I'm saying? Like, yo, we got Margarita in the building with the super chat. Thank you for your generosity as well. Real plus mods, what are you excited to see in the finale? Thanks for the community and theories. You're welcome. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your support and generosity. We're going to talk about that. I am excited. You know what I'm excited to know? And we're going to talk about this a little more, but I got to throw this out there. The Ortbo. They have to let us know where the fuck the Ortbo was located at. This is one of the things that actually has like kind of split the community. You know what I mean? Like a little bit. Some people think the Ortbo is outside. Some people think the Ortbo is inside. So that is one of the things that I'm excited to see if they actually give us the answer to. I really hope they do. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for that as well. We got Shambolic Rubik's Cube with the super chat. So appreciated. Thank you for your generosity, sis. And she says, Ben Stiller recently said, it won't be a 3-year wait for next season. I know y'all can hear me smiling as I read that, right? Okay, because I trust what Shambolic Rubik's Cube says. Like, if she said it, she heard it, right? So I'm on that, right? I couldn't even get the rest of the comment out. All right, so I think he knows we'd riot if that were the case. Yo, I know that there would definitely be some shit thrown at the fan if if they were going to make us wait another 3 years. Now, I'll give them a 2 year. If we can give From 2 years after that season 3, then we can definitely give Severance 2 years after this season 2. I mean, this season 2 is definite. It's been pleasing us from every episode just got better and better. And it still didn't take anything away from the previous episode. So yes, I'm with us. I'm with us on that. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to wait another 3 years. Thank you for that information, Shambolic's Rubik's Cube. Just Jeff drops the super chat as well. Gotta edit Milchick dancing to your song, real. I know. I sometimes I fall short, fam. Like sometimes it's just me around here. I gotta get that done. I've been wanting to do that. More importantly, I wanted to have Mark dancing to the song because Mark's little corny little dance was funny as hell. So we got to put Mark dancing in there and Irv trying to do his little sway to side deal. You know what I'm saying? We might go get some John Travolta from the movie. What movie was that where he was dancing? Put some of that in there. And then round it off, come back with a little Milchick, and then go get some of that you know what I'm saying? Pleasure Principle, Janet Jackson video, throw some of that in there. We might do a little edit like everybody's dancing to Rail's record. You know, and we'll make it like an Afrobeat record. That'd be fire. Yes, thank you very much for that super chat as well. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. We got a lot to talk about. We absolutely do. I mean, and we don't really have a lot of time to talk about it because this is the pregame. This is the pregame wellness session. All right. We got E8026E with the super chat. Thank you so much for your generosity, E. And they say, what do you think will happen to the GOATs this episode? We're going to talk about that. We are going to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? We got Calamitous Ortbo with the support in the super chat. Yo, Calamitous Ortbo, thank you so much for your kindness and generosity. We appreciate it. We got Alex with another super chat. But why male models, Real Enigma? What do you mean why male models? You got me. You got somebody always sends me a super chat that confuses me. This never fails. Like someone always sends me one that confuses the shit out of me. I don't know. What we talking about here, fam? Elaborate. I'll see if I can catch it in the comments. Let's get on down here and see what's going on with fam. Hold on. Okay, we got some more super chats here. We got JTS616 in the building. 616 is here. Thank you for your generosity, sis. Had to rewind the whole chat. You real nice with it. Yo, repping Savannah. Hey, that's what's up. Thank you so much. I'm glad you went ahead and checked out the record and came back with it. Thank you. You know, I produce, I write and stuff like that. I most of the time I'm writing for other people, writing lyrics for other people, R&B, rap, lyrics and stuff like that. But I produce. That's my thing. Like I make beats, but I also produce. Beat makers and producers are two different things, right? Someone can make the beat, but the producer is the person who actually touches that record last with intention and no direction, right? If someone directs you into what you're doing to touch that record last, then they are the producer. In other words, whoever the producer means who came up with the product, hence the word produce, right? So the product, the one who touches that product last with intention and no direction, meaning they did it of their own free will. It was their brainchild and they become the producer. So you can go get a piano player. Like if I was to go get a drummer, a piano player, a bass player, and a guitarist, a lead guitarist, and I write some stuff and have them play it, they're playing it, but I'm producing it because I put them in the room together. Now, the executive producer would be most likely the person who paid for everything and put everybody in the room so that the producer can put people in the room. So that's kind of how that works. But yeah, I love doing music. you're going to hear more records from me. I have a producer album coming out really soon, but we're going to start it off with a few singles. If you've been on the live streams, you probably heard one of the singles called Glock and Move. We got a couple other joints, Hopeless Romantic, Dear Love. We got some bangers, like, trust me. And the album is not done yet. So that's why I'm just going to start releasing singles from it, because the singles are so hot and they're actually burning holes in my computer, burning holes in my hard drive. Like, yo, I keep at least 10 gigs of beats of music and stuff. I have thousands of beats of all different genres. But yeah, thank you for that very much. We got E Imohamatoro. Imohamtoro. Imohamtoro. Okay, that sounds like an anime name, right? Thank you for your super chat and your generosity, fam. And says, thank you for the best reviews and commentary all season. Your Audi is funny, smart, and has really cool theories. Oh, yo, I love when people make Severance reference and Severance humor references. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, the homie Joy is like the best at that shit. Every time I turn around, she got like a Severance humor reference, and it's so on point, so right on time every time she does it. Yo, I love it. I love Severance humor. It just makes me think about how Mark and Helly were in the Chinese restaurant laughing at Severance humor. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, man, this chat is going crazy. I can't even get to the bottom. Let me see. Oh, there's a button you can press for that. Oh, there's Becky with the super sticker. Thank you so much, Becky. Yes, that's dope. What music? Jane says, what music school did you go to, if any? I didn't go to school for music. I went to the school of life for music. Like, I was born pretty much with instruments in my crib. My father was a musician, is a musician. He plays many, he's actually a flute maker and didgeridoo maker. He plays music and instruments from all over the globe. Like, he is a master percussionist. And I grew up just being around music all the time. Now, I did go to college for music merchandising, you know what I'm saying? And I have I have my certificates and my schooling in intellectual property. And so I studied intellectual property marketing and, pretty much music merchandising and what the insides and outs are. That was back in 2003. And I was a late comer to college. I graduated high school at the age of 16 and didn't go back to college till I was 23. So, but then I started, just working in the music field and also working in the medical field at the same time. So, like, the better part of my adult life is working in the music field and doing music. And I also have a graphic design firm, and we do advertising and marketing. So I have a lot of hats and stuff like that, working in the studios as well. And there, we got a lot going on over here. I can't even really name all of the stuff. But yeah, that's what it was. I didn't actually go to school for music or study music. It was just kind of like, it was just an automatic interest that I had in my life. Carnivore today. Carnivore today dropping the super chat. Carnivore today, what's going on, family? I want to wait until tomorrow to watch the season finale with Milkshake and Evil Hodor, but I have to turn my phone off until then. Yo, you know what? That's the homie Carnivore today. That's my boy Adam. Adam is here in LA. He just got here. I got here yesterday. We going to the Pele Fest tomorrow. I am going to watch it though, brother. I gotta tell you. I feel what you're saying. I wish I could do that too. I wish I could wait until tomorrow to watch this episode, but I can't. We got things to do. I gotta hop on there and watch it with you guys, with the rest of the fam, because I gotta have to do a wellness session afterwards. Then I think I'm gonna just start right away working on my recap. You know what I'm saying? You guys know I don't do the play-by-play recaps, but this time I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be funny as shit. We just gonna crack jokes the whole time in my recap, and then we're gonna come back with the esoteric breakdown. If something is standing out to me, burning to say and put in the video as far as esoteric symbolism, it's definitely going in the video. But we will do a super serious deep dive, and we will have a bunch of videos, more and more videos to come. Oh my stars, we got 459 people in here. Goodness. Oh, this is crazy. Hold on. Wait a s- Hold on. Wait a second. How many likes we got? We got, hold on. This is amazing, y'all. I'm so glad we've all gathered around together. This couldn't have happened to a better group of people. We got 156 likes though. Come on, let's get them likes up to at least 300. I mean, come on. It's 458 of us in here. We can make that happen. Let's do it. It's just to show that the algorithm, the just to show the algorithm that we are here in the place to be. Grace drops the super chat. Thank you, Grace, for your generosity and your grace, my Grace. Thank you for your incredible esoteric and historical analysis after each episode. What nod or references surprised you the most in season two? Um, hmm. Which one surprised me the most? Which one surprised me the most? Um, I gotta say the Operation Paperclip. The Operation Paperclip stuff definitely surprised me the most. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hold on, wait a minute. The paperclip. But it when they said the paper clips, I didn't catch it, but I thought about it. But when they said what he did with the paper clips by putting them on backwards, I said, holy shit, there it is. Eureka. You know what I'm saying? So that definitely hit me. That definitely hit me like a ton of bricks, like a sack of potatoes. Like I was like, whoa, Operation Paperclip. And then when I made all of the Nazi connections and stuff, the very next episode, which was episode 7, they showed us Dr. Peabody or Dr. Marr and what he was doing, which was totally Operation Paperclip type shit. You know what I'm saying? And his name is a German name. So it is what it is. I loved it. That's the one that that's the one that shivered me timbers. You dig? We have Darren in the building. What's going on? And Darren is an illustrator. So I draw my tribe in. You dig what I'm saying? I got musicians and artists and people that love music and art up in this motherfucker. You dig? Like, thank you for your super chat, fam. And he says, hoping Kier will knock these stupid innies down a peg this week. Mm, rooting for the villain, I see. Hey, I'm not mad at that. I'm definitely not mad at that at all. Like I want to see some tension. I want to see some contention. I want to I'm ready for it. Like we need that. Every one thing about this series is it has been a master in slow pace. I think that this show is a master in slow pace because it gives you everything you need in a slow pace and it doesn't feel like it's slow pacing you at all. But I think they're going to show us with this episode that they have indeed been performing the mastery of slow pacing. So I think that they're going to pick up the pace. I think they're going to drop a lot of information, solve us a lot of mysteries. You know what I'm saying? And we are going to be really loving it and digging it. Thank you very much again for that super chat, fan. So what we got going on here? We got another one. Imo Hamtaro. Did I say that right, by the way? Thank you again for the super chat. Since you were in Mark thoughts about brands and corporations posting about Severance on social media, yes, I have been noticing that really heavy. I've been noticing insurance commercials. I've been seeing what I saw an ice cream commercial that referenced Severance on Instagram. Like there's been so many companies getting down with it. And how about this thought right here? The show is being given to us by a tech company like Apple. Like, and we've been having their tech in our homes for like since the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Their tech has been in our homes since the 80s. And this and this company is bringing out a show about a company like Lumen. What are the odds of that? Are they trying to tell us something like, yo, yeah, yeah, yeah. Christine Jelly Bean with the super chat. Thank you very much for your generosity. Yeah, yeah. Yes, indeed. All right. So let's get into it, y'all. I think tonight we are going to see what is Cold Harbor. And I know everybody has their thoughts about what Cold Harbor is. You know what I'm saying? Or what they think it is, right? And I'm fine with all of that. I'm fine with all of that. All theories are welcome over here, right? I'm one who doesn't like to say this theory is wrong or that theory is wrong. I just like the fact that people are having fun making theories. And the wilder the theory is, the more fun that person had making that theory. Trust and believe that. And I like to see all the creators doing that same thing as well. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know what Cold Harbor is. I don't actually have a theory about what Cold Harbor is. And I have been loving all of the theories that you guys have been doing. Uh Jazz says, no, I want the Cash App. YouTube takes a percentage out when you send super chats. He doesn't get the whole. That's true. They do take out money out of the YouTube super chats. You know what I'm saying? They do. YouTube is pretty greedy. You know what I mean? However, I have to say this about YouTube. I'm thankful for YouTube. YouTube allows people to make communities. You know what I'm saying? And they do take a lot from the creators when the creators are the ones who are actually bringing them these advertising dollars, right? But you also have to take into account the server and the mechanism and everything that is involved with housing billions of people's videos. And some videos don't get any views and they're still sitting there taking up space in YouTube server. And so I understand why they do take it. Like if you give a $10 super chat, YouTube takes away $4.50, which is crazy. That's almost half of the shit, right? But like I said, they also get paid off the advertisements. And so they're making money there and they don't even disclose how much money your ad brought in. Like they don't disclose that. They just tell you what they're going to give you. That's it. You don't know how much the ad made. You don't know how much your shit makes. And that's crazy too. But yeah, if anybody's interested in donating via Cash App, $ real enigma, it's right there on the bottom of the streamer at the bottom. But yeah, they take that and you could leave a comment on Cash App too, and I will read that. Like some people send Cash Apps in and they want to send it anonymous. And so they look at Cash App as a way to send an anonymous donation and they ask for, me not to say anything. And that's cool. And I appreciate those. I love those as well. But yeah, it's right at the bottom, Jazz. I know you've been here for a minute. You know what you see that down there. I don't always have this up. So, but there you go. It's down there. But I appreciate all of you guys. That's why community matters. Keep that money with the people. Yo, that's real. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's cool to get the super chats, and I love getting the super chats. And those super chats also help the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? YouTube takes some, but it's all good. I mean, YouTube is a great platform. They're a little bit greedy. I wish they would tell you like how much you're actually making them, but they don't tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's kind of shady. It is shady. No way around it. I mean, if they're withholding that, then that means it's shady, right? But they do provide new things. They change new things for the better. They don't make like shitty changes to the site at all, if as far as for creators. But yo, yes, indeed. Let's talk. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Um, oh, we got Hi-Fi Award with the super chat. And cliffhanger will be Cold Harbor hit 100%. You think that's gonna be the cliffhanger? I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be the cliffhanger. That wouldn't, to me, I just got to be real with you. That wouldn't be an interesting cliffhanger to me. That cliffhanger would have me like, yo, nah, unless they gave us a bunch of other dope shit as well to go with it. So it would make sense. It would make sense, and I wouldn't be mad about it. Hold on. Let me see here. Put this up. Okay. Hold on, family. Let me get something else in here, another image. Here we go. Yeah, just something that looks a little better. Okay, so, one thing that I think we are going to find out is where the Ortbo took place. Now, the Ortbo, they showed us a lot with the Ortbo situation. Oh my God, we got 499 people in here. We almost got 500 people in here. This is definitely a record. This is definitely a record for this channel. One more person fall off in the building, it'd be 500 people in here. That it would be wild and crazy. Somebody just dropped a super chat via Cash App. Hold on, let me see who that was. Ah, Nicole, thank you very much for the super chat. And she says, "Do you think Cobell is coming to burn it all down?" That is a very good provocative question. We have 500 people in here, y'all. Make some motherfucking noise. We got 500 people in the building, yo. That's crazy. We got some more super chats jumping in. TT Superstar. I think the goats will get slaughtered to get a new chip retrieved. Oh, which is gory if you're not a butcher. Oh, yeah. So that's what I was going to say. Like they did up it up to gory. So does that mean that we're going to see the goats get slaughtered, or does that mean that we're going to see one of our favorite characters get slaughtered, or one of our not so favorite characters get slaughtered? You know what I'm saying? Or both. It could be that we get to see somebody die today, and we because nobody died this season so far, which is crazy. Like nobody died this season. Last season only 2 people died. So them adding gore to the mix could definitely spell trouble for somebody, but it could also spell trouble for them little goats. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We really don't know yet. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I love what you said about the goats getting slaughtered to retrieve the new chips, to get the new chips retrieved. Okay, so that's kind of like my theory there as well. Like I think the same thing. I think that the goats consciousness is placed inside of the chip. Now, and you're saying that they would have to retrieve the chip from the goat. So I'm thinking that you're kind of thinking the same thing. Now, in my theory, I don't know how they actually do this. I don't know how they get the goat's consciousness into the chip. But I think that's what Hey Kids, What's for Dinner? Ben Stiller said that there's something in the first episode that tells you what the goats are. Ben Stiller said that. And I think it's Irv saying, "Hey kids, what's for dinner?" Because goats are kids are baby goats. So I think that might be what that is. You know what I'm saying? That is just but I don't know how they do it. I don't know how that's done. You know what I mean? I'm not ashamed to say I got a hole in my theory or two. Like, hey, it is what it is. I'm having fun with it. We got D with the other super chat. Thank you so much, D, for your generosity. You are much appreciated. And she says, "Thank you for curating the best reviews and live chats. It's really a vibe here. Do you think there's a possibility of Helly finally taking out all of her frustration on Jane?" Ooh. And first of all, thank you for your super chat. Thank you for watching. Thank you for rocking with the channel. And you are welcome. You know what I'm saying? Now for the question. Yes. Just short, yes. Yes, I think she's going to do it. I think she's gonna cook up some bullshit for Jane. I don't think she likes him too much. Did you see the face that she made when she was when after the egg situation, after breakfast, and she got into the car and they had that beautiful shot of like the snowy trail of the car going down the trail, then it showed her in the car, and then it showed her looking at the house. She made a face like somebody farted in that car. You know what I'm saying? She made a face like she was just totally disgusted with that fucking house. You know what I mean? And she's in her 30s. She's living in the house with this motherfucker that wants to watch her eat breakfast while he's doing weird sounds in the background. Like, yeah, I think she's cooking up some bullshit for James Egan. And I don't know if she's going to give it to him this season. This shot right here is the shot I'm talking about, y'all. Right here. Right here. When she goes into the, well, I didn't put it in that part, but y'all saw the shot with the car. That is where she made the face like she couldn't stand this motherfucker. So, yeah, I think it's going to be crazy. Okay, we got Theo in the building with the super chat. Thank you very much, fam. And he says, do you think Helena slipped up when she called Gemma Hannah? You know, I've been hearing that. I've been hearing that a lot, and that would be very interesting. And what if Hannah is her real name, right? And she was a part of some cult with the lumens and shit like that. What if, like, yo, this would be a crazy plot twist. What if Gemma and Helly know each other, like know each other? What if they was cool with each other and all types of shit? That would be a crazy, crazy twist. You see what I'm saying? What if Helly knew Gemma before Mark did? That would be something to see right there. Now, Mark is about 7 or 8 years older than Helena. Because Mark was born in 78. So that would make him 46, right? And if we take that back to what, 2022, when all of this is going down and taking place in 2022, right? That would make him what? 44, 40, 40, 43, 44, somewhere around there, 42 at the least, 42, somewhere up in there. Okay. That means now he'd be 43, 42 or 43. So that would mean that he's a lot older than Helly. And I don't know if they really indicated how old, like what was the age difference between him and Gemma. But it would be so interesting if she knew him, or she knew her before Mark did. So I don't know. Maybe that's a good one right there. That that was the first time I thought about that theory myself. I hadn't heard anybody say that. Luna Cascade says, I think Evil Hodor is going to take out Dr. Mauer, or Hodor will be gone himself. Yo, you know what? That's very interesting. It just makes me think about how Hodor looked at Mar when he walked away, when he said, yo, you're going to have to give her up, right? Like, and then he just walks away, and Hodor looked at him like, motherfucker, don't play with this shit, man. We trying to do our damn Cold Harbor thing. We trying to, this monumental breakthrough or whatever we're doing with this company here, whatever they got going and whatever they're trying to do. Like, yo, don't fuck with that, bro. Like, I'm all in with this shit. I got the frolic tattoo on my hand, motherfucker. Like, you feeling frolic, let's leap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Evil Hodor is not happy with Dr. Mar for how he was wearing that stupid ass sweater and doing all that dumb shit. I don't think he's down with that. And that would be crazy if Evil Hodor kills him. I know we saw Evil Hodor on the Severance level in the trailer, and he was pretty much manhandling Mark. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. You know what I mean? But he can devour feculence for all I care. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Devour feculence and inhale flatulence, motherfucker. Like, yeah, I'm definitely liking that right there. I love the idea of who he might be, who might get it. You know what I'm saying? Minky's in the building and says, real, do you think James Egan has a genetic mutation that made him super extra creepy and frail? Ah, damn. What genetic mutation would that be to make you super extra creepy? The motherfucker ain't say extra creepy or super creepy. Minky says super extra creepy. That's a bad disease to have. Oh my God, we got 560 people in here. Yo, shout out to that. Hit that like button on your way in. Thank you for joining. We having a great one up in here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know that Keir allegedly had some sort of genetic displacement where he would get bruises and stuff like that. I did notice a bruise on James' face in season 1, right? But when season 2 came back, he didn't have that bruise. And to me, it looked like he had a black eye when he was talking to Helly. You know what I'm saying? And I also remember, like, if we could go back to that, if you go back, season 1, episode 9, James Egan, it looks like his left eye was bruised. And I know it could have been just the lighting, you know, because in the Audi scenes, they have a lot of darkness. A lot of times there's a shadow cast on the person's face, stuff like that. It could have been the lighting. But I know Keir did have some sort of disease and made him frail. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not sure. That's a good question. That's definitely a good question. I don't know. Also, I brought some people up and to comment last night on during the live stream. We brought some people up. We had a good conversation. However, I wanted people to come up and give me some questions that I could possibly ask the cast and crew tomorrow at Paley Fest. So if you guys could hop up in that Discord, somebody drop the Discord link down for the people in there. One of my mods for me, please, if you can do that. Drop the Discord link down there. Y'all hop on that Discord link and go into the innies and outies and drop some questions. Or drop some questions. I'm gonna look at them and read them and everything. I'm gonna look at them and check them out. And we're gonna have a real good time with that. Oh my goodness, 570, 572. Oh, I am like, what? Like, we in here tonight. Oh man, this comment section is going crazy. Kyle, my man Kyle Gross is in the building. What's going on? Hot take. Gemma and Helly are sisters. Gemma got to mate with Mark first, but she died. Helly now needs to take up the responsibility. Holy shit. That's a good one right there, bro. That's a really good theory. Because I think that Mark was chosen. I think that Mark is the prize here who they want to get. I don't think it was Gemma. I think Gemma agreed to go to the testing floor. I think she was a willing participant. I think, and you know what? I hope we find that out too. I hope they answer that. I hope we find out a lot about Gemma's relationship with Lumen, because she definitely had a relationship with Lumen. And I'm not talking about that building from the stop motion animation. I'm talking about her being a part of that damn cult. I definitely think that's the case. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll see. We'll find out. Oh, so Unboxing Hype said that inbred disease. Oh, snap. Okay, there you go. It's from the royal disease. Okay, that could be it. I like the Milchick Hodor fight theory. Yes, I love that. I want to see Milchick and Hodor throw some hands. You know what I'm saying? Just because you big don't mean you can't get knocked the fuck out up in here. And you know what I'm saying? Because he was able to tackle Dylan. He tackled him so hard, he had him with the ice pack on top of his head. So he must have just scoop slammed Big Dylan on the top of his head. You know what I'm saying? I did notice the little ball spot got a little bigger from season 1. I was like, whoa, somebody dropped another super chat. Hold on, let's see here. Dawn dropped the super chat. Thank you so much. Where's the comment? No comment? No comment. Okay, here we go. Devin asked Mark if he's still seeing his therapist with the weird mustache in episode 1. Dr. Mark. Yes, that was my theory. That's in a couple of videos of mine. I think that Devin mentioning Mark's 600 people in here, y'all. I am floored. What? Oh my God, yo. But yo, so I think that Devin mentioning the doctor with the little weird mustache, the therapist with the little weird mustache, was a Chekhov's gun type of situation. And then we see Dr. Marr with all his many disguises and shit like that. I believe that he may be the therapist as well, because Mark would have probably, I don't know what his involvement at the fertility clinic was, but Mark would have probably recognized him from the fertility clinic. So if he was the therapist, then he would have to wear some sort of disguise. And it would definitely, because another one of my questions is what made Mark consider getting severed? And I'm thinking maybe we know Mark watches TV. He sits and drinks and watches TV when he gets home. Like he probably watching TV and saw an advertisement, just like the lady from the Lexington letters heard an advertisement on that bus when the kids got picked up off the bus. She was there. She was listening to the radio, and a Severance advertisement came up for the employment. Um, Maybe that happened to Mark, or maybe it was this little weird mustache therapist. You know what I'm saying? Or mustache cash stash is, as I used to like to say. Regular show plug, real quick. Regular show reference. If you know, you know. But we got another super chat from Ivan Wood. What's going on, fam? Thank you for your generosity. You think there are more subjects than Gemma on the testing floor? 4, since there are 4 refiners and 3 rooms in front of hers. Yes, indeed. I said that as well. I said that I think there are more people down there. I think there are multiple people down there. And I think that they may have like these testing floors all over the world. And that's why O&D is still making those cards that we saw Gemma with. Gemma had those cards. Those are the same cards that Dylan stole one of them from O&D when he was there. That card getting stolen is really what started this whole shit. There are many different key aspects to what happened. Okay. You had Cobell bringing Ricken's book in there. Okay. Then you had her telling Milchick to read it. That was very strange to me. She told Milchick to read his book and look for any language, any code language. She told him to scan it for code language. She didn't necessarily tell him to read it. I don't know. I have to go look at the scene again. But she told him to read that book. He ends up reading the book. She told him to scan for messages. He ends up reading the book and leaving it in the conference room. Was that intentional? Was that intentional? Okay, so then they get a hold of the book. They start reading the book. The whole refiner team ends up down there at O&D. They find out that there are multiple people there. Dylan steals a card, and that's when everything went haywire. When Dylan stole that card, that prompted Milchick to do the overtime contingency at Dylan's house. That prompted Dylan to tell the other refiners, like, hey, they can wake us up at our homes and shit. They can wake us up. He woke me up. He showed my son to me, blah, blah, blah. That's why I bit the shit out of him. Okay? Like, all of that is what got this shit started. If Milchick never shows Dylan the OTC, the refiners never even know that it's a possible thing to happen. So that's kind of like what sparked the whole shit, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what sparked everybody like wanting to get the fuck up out of there by way of OTC. You know what I mean? What was so crazy to me is how they found out how they could do that and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? How, didn't seem like anybody knew about that until Milchick did it. But then everything just started going crazy. Yo, yes, the finale hype is crazy. 650 people up in the building. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, I mean, that's crazy. We got another one from Sonito. Sonito, what's going on, Sonito? Thank you for the super chat. Very much appreciated. Let's see what else we got here. We got Catherine Sadowski in the building. Thank you. In the Lexington letter, Peggy also died in an accident. I wonder if she is also alive on the testing floor somewhere. That would be very interesting. That would be very interesting. And you know, the Lexington letters is directly connected to Rickon and Devin because that the Lexington explosion is what prompted them to move to Gantz and be closer to Devin's brother. So that's crazy as well. You know what I'm saying? We got all custom art tattoos by Rafael Marte with the super chat. Thank you very much, fam. I appreciate that so much. We got the chocolate thunder with the super chat. Do you think we are going to see a return of Rick in this episode? He has been missing for a while. What role do you think he will play? First of all, thank you for your generosity and support on the channel. Um, I was just thinking about Rick and while I was just talking about the last thing I said. And I was thinking about how when I was talking about the Lexington letters and how he's connected to them, I was also thinking about how Rickon is so in tune with like how an Egan rocks. Like it's kind of weird and everything. However, his lifestyle and everything is a lot like what it seems they're trying to make the refiners be. Okay. And what I mean by that is this: it seems like they're just trying to set it up for people to get severed and get down here and some kind of sex happens. I know that sounds weird, but like they already talked about how a woman ended up pregnant on the severed floor. Maybe that was one of James' babies. I don't know. But, you know, it just seems like that. They also talked about letting the Audi or the innies pursue sexual relationships on the severed floor. What the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy for them to do something like that. Um, I don't know. I'm not sure. However, Rickon's lifestyle, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but a lot of people are saying that Rickon is an Egan, and that could very well be possible. I don't think that he's like a direct Egan from James or one of James' kids or anything, because Rickon's father and mother were like, um, they were sexual actors, I should say, or corn stars, right? And they actually conceived Rickon in front of on a stage in front of a bunch of people. And then what's so crazy about it is he was born on a stage in front of a bunch of people, and there were spectators and important people around that were watching Rickon, you know, be born into the world. And so, yeah, like that sounds like some weird shit right there. However, it kind of indicates that Rickon has grown up in a very different environment than most of us. I mean, he's rock climbing and doing all kinds of shit like that. So, you know, you got to check out Rickon's book, The You Are, the audio book. It's actually really good. Um, uh, I'm one of those kind of guys. I like shit like Mark Twain. It gave me Mark Twain vibes. And what I mean by that is like Mark Twain used to have a lot of fake facts in his shit. He had a lot of things that were just totally wrong. And he also had purpose. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but he had so many grammatical errors in his writing. And I remember being in high school and us reading Mark Twain, and the teacher said, "Yeah, I'm showing you this because it's a part of Americana. However, I want to show you this because of all the grammatical errors in it. And we're going to go through and correct some of these grammatic errors in Mark Twain's writing." And you got to think, Mark Twain is held up on a pedestal, but bro had lots of grammatic errors in his work. So, you know, there you have it. It kind of gives me that Rickon vibe. But yeah, I appreciate that so much, so much, so much. I love that question. I don't, and you know what? I hope we do. I think the episode is long enough, and the runtime is pretty long. This episode, I really don't even want a title intro. Let's just get all straight episode of that 67 minutes. Like I'd love it to just be 76 minutes or however long it is. But I just love it to be straight up episode. That would be fire. You know what I'm saying? But I think they'll have enough time to get every story in there. And I don't know if you watch From or not. This isn't From. And I'm talking to everybody out there. This isn't From. From has been the kind of show that will be stingy with the answers, and Severance is not like that. So I think we will get a lot of answers tonight for sure, especially with having an episode 8 like how it was. It was a short episode, but I think they've made up for it with this episode. But thank you once again, the Chocolate Thunder. And we got Lil Vader in the building with the super chat. Thank you very much. Do you think Regabi has a love trapped on the testing floor? Might explain her motivation. That's a very interesting question. I wonder if there are other people that have people down there on the testing floor. You know, Irv said that he's never been loved before. But he said something right after that. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he kind of was saying that he thought he had been loved before, but he wasn't really loved before. So yeah, I think that's a very good question. How many people are on the testing floor? And what are if there are other people on the testing floor, what are their relations to people that we have seen, whether they're on the severed floor, whether they're in management, whether they work for Lumen or whatever? You know what I'm saying? That's a very good question. And thank you for that generosity again. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. We got Jacob in the building with the super chat as well. Okay, MDR, your refiner of the quarter is real enigmas and theories. What will it be? Chinese finger traps, erasers. Oh, he's saying you are refiner of the quarter. Real enigmas and theories. What will it be? Chinese finger traps, erasers, or the glass head cube? Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna have to be real with you here. I don't want none of that shit. None of it. Just give my Audi his paycheck. Give my Audi a raise. That's what I would say. If I was the any, I'd say give my Audi a raise. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember my man, I think it was Lawrence, brought up the provocative thought. How the fuck you just gonna promote Mark to department chief and not give his Audi a raise? Like, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Fuck all the finger traps. I definitely don't want that glass head cube, because they just gave him that shit for Allentown. And Allentown was that fucked up room where Gemma had to write over and over again. And it had her hand hurting. And the creepy dude with the sweater, creepy Dr. Peabody, made her say, I love you. So, yeah, don't give me none of them head cubes. Yo, so that brings me to something else. If Mark got the head cube for finishing Allentown so fast, is that why the Italian guy got that wooden head cube from his? And does he have a did the Italian guy have a loved one on the testing floor of his Lumen location? You know, I mean, why did Milchick bring this guy all the way from Italy? Think about this. Oh shit. I think I just now peeped something, y'all. Check this out. Okay, so we have the other two refiners. The other two was her name Gwendolyn? Gwendolyn Y and Mark W and Dario, whatever his name was. Dario had a name too. I forget his name. But oh, we got another super chat. Hey, it's from Carly, and she says, thank you so much for your generosity. And she says, happy finale night. Love your stuff. Keep it up. Thank you very much. And you're welcome for watching. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. We got okay, so we got the refiners. Yo, Jacob, thank you for bringing up this question. I know you were coming with some Severance humor, but you really sent me on some shit right now. Peep game as we get up to 700 people. Yo, the hype is real for the finale, y'all. And I appreciate everybody liking this stream. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is crazy. I'm bugging right now. I can't even get my thoughts together. Anyway, let me try it. Okay, so this question, I know it was a little bit of Severance humor. However, it really makes us think about something. We know that we had Gwendolyn Y, Mark W, and Dario as replacement refiners with Mark, right? Now, my thought is here, notice that Dario had the head cube as well, right? Like Mark did. Is there something about that head cube that has to be on a refining team? Did they have to have a refiner that was successful with those two new refiners? Because we do know that Mark W and Gwendolyn Y never finished any files. They never finished any files for the quarter. And this is why their location got shut down in Grand Rapids. Okay, their location got shut down because they never. I don't know if that's the reason why, but I do know that they got shut down, and I do know that they never finished the file. Mark W confides that into Mark, and he says, "Hey, man, I'm sorry if this isn't working out for you or whatever. You know, they just put me here. I don't have any choice over that, right?" And so that's what he said. So I'm thinking that they actually had to get that guy there because he had a head cube, because their refinement team didn't have anybody with finger traps or anything because they never finished anything. So why did they have to go get this guy all the way from Italy with a head cube? Like, that shit don't make no sense. Like, why you would have to get somebody from an entire different country. We got 700 people in here, y'all. Make some noise. This is crazy. If you are part of the squad, if you are part of the Magnified, drop them emojis in the chat. We got 700 people in here, and I am like bugging right now off of that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got Mickey B in the building. Hey, 700. We got Evil Hodor also made a snide comment about the 5X location being less than. That's what I'm talking about, Vader, Lil Vader, because why would you pick those guys if they don't even get refined files and get the shit done? And then they had to go get another component, which was a guy who was also gifted a head cube. Now, that indicates that he was a good refiner and he finished things. So what was that whole thing about? It also brings, not only does it bring that question, but it also brings the question, if Mark is needed to finish the Cold Harbor file, why are we worried about Helly and Dylan still being there, or even Irv? I mean, what if the Cold Harbor file is last on the chopping block, then what is Dylan and Helly even working on? Like, what files are they working on? What files are they working on? The next quarter stuff? Okay, so what happens after Cold Harbor is finished? It's like the MDR department no more valuable? Like, or are they moving on to the next big thing or the next big, milestone or turning point at Lumen? What are they doing? What are they actually doing? That is the question that I would love them to answer. What the hell is Cold Harbor and what does it do? What is it for? I like all the theories out there. I love, especially the interesting ones. My theory is that they are making Manchurian soldiers, and Gemma is one of them. And I believe that those cards are technique exercises. I don't necessarily think that you can teach somebody some shit from just one card. Sure, you could teach a yoga pose or something like that. There are yoga decks out there. But I think that they are actually just intro exercises to practice on. There's some people laughing at my theory about the card or them being able to control dogs or hypnotize dogs or K9 hypnosis. Some people laughed about it. But if that comes to be the truth, I hope they answer that, because it just, Radar, they made it a point to show us Radar standing there just like the dog on that card. The other card had a dog as well. So yeah, they definitely made a point to do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right about that. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, we got another super chat. Yo, Kate dropped a super chat. Thank you so much for your overwhelming generosity. Yo, you guys are the greatest. You guys keep my content dope and strong. She says 70 in celebration of your 700 viewers. Keep cooking and we'll keep drinking it up. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Much love to you, Kate. That is so generous and incredibly just moving. Like, that's dope. I appreciate every super chat, every single super chat. I appreciate it. But definitely, like, yo, that one is crazy. You and Luna dropped. You and Luna are the sponsors of this wellness session. You dig what I'm saying? You and Luna. And yes, indeed, you too. You too. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for your generosity as well. Irvin's Lion, he's been loved. His wellness session. Oh, yeah. You're right. Yo, it's he said something about your Audi is loved by many or some shit like that, right? I believe so. I believe so. I think you're right about that. Mickey B with the super chat. Thank you so much. The beautiful Mickey B is in the building. And she says, love you all. My Audi wanted drinks with friends tonight. Missing you all. Hi, Elizabeth. Big Heck. Real my dog. Joy. Debbie. No context. Onion Cookie. John Cook. Jen. Miss Real for being a dope sis. Yes, indeed. My wife is listening. I know she is like, wow, y'all. And thank you so much, Mickey B. And I know she appreciates that as much as I do. And I appreciate all of you guys. You know what I'm saying? We got 8 more minutes. I don't want to hold y'all away from getting to your snacks, getting your drinks, getting your smoke together. Get everything together, y'all. We have 8 more minutes, but don't fret. We're going to meet here after the episode, and we are going to have a wellness session. I'm going to set up another wellness session. I crashed the other one. I started it and stopped it so I could get it off the books. I want to do a whole brand new another one. And so we will reconvene after the episode is over. Um, I'm gonna play the record again for you guys. I know some people requested for me to play the record. But before I do, oh, we got another super chat from Tiffany. Thank you for the super sticker. Yes, indeed, Tiffany. It's much appreciated. We can, I even said we can cry together. We're going to have to. Ariel, thank you very much. Yeah, we're going to have to. Yo, Brockner said 726 now. The post-game wellness will be over 1,000. I hope so. That will be super crazy. You know what I'm saying? Supendor said, my ethereal smoky smoke is so ready. Yes, I got to get mine ready. Brett comes through with the super chat. Was Gemma a Lumen plant when she met Mark? Yes, I believe so. That's in my theory. I think so. I wouldn't put it past her. Yo, thank you everybody for joining. We got 700 people in the building, 720 some people. This is a record for this channel. This is a record for everything this year. Severance was definitely great to this channel. I want to thank everybody, and I can't wait to see the actors tomorrow. You know what I mean? I can't wait to be at Paley Fest tomorrow with the actors. I'm in LA. We're going to the Dolby Theater. It's going to be lit. We're going to be in the building, in the front row with Milchick, Evil Hodor, Ben Stiller. It's going to be crazy. And we're going to have the after party tonight or the after show. We're going to do this after party tonight with the show. I'm going to watch it with y'all because I love y'all and I got to watch it. Vici with the super chat. After party Liddy. Indeed, we going Liddy. Constance with the super chat. Thank you for loving story. Thank you for loving story, concepts, themes, not just plot points. Story is so important. Yes, thank you very much, Constance. I'm glad you recognize that in me. You know what I'm saying? I think story is very important. I also think symbolism is very important. The concepts, the themes, all of those things are very important to me. And I hope that I can make them very important to you guys as well. That's what my goal is. I'm trying to change the way y'all guys are looking at this TV. Kenny Campbell comes through with the super sticker. Thank you so much. Yo, y'all got me over here. I can't even close my mouth, yo. Like I'm smiling. My cheeks hurt. My back of my ears hurt. I've been smiling this whole stream. Like, y'all got me so hype in here. Thank you so much. Much love. Go ahead. It's 5 minutes to go. 4 minutes and something seconds. Go ahead. Kia coming through with the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody. If I missed the super chat, charge it to my head and not to my heart. I love you all the same. Thank you very much for dropping through and spending your time with me. You could have been anywhere, but you right here with us. And I love all y'all. Anyway, just a little something to think about while we wait on the next episode. And here's that record.
Designer shirt, my mind is squirt. Some rhyme work that'll make your sinus hurt. Buckle your seat while the pilot work. My spacecraft got enough gas that'll take you out of this earth. I'm magic with the pen and paper like a warlock. The window pane's wide open, but the door's locked. So you looking through the window for it in your window, but do they really have the skill to analyze the symbol? Crescendo, the ashes blow when the wind blow. The rain put out the fire while the children build a temple. Just like the pyramids, walls are scribbled. A projection in the sky of the messiahs on your mental. Monumental and extraterrestrial. Turning these niggas into mental vegetables. It's kinda crazy how I ride on instrumentals as I slice like a Ginsu with the vibe I put in. You listen.
I'm gonna let it play this time. I'm not gonna cut the verse up. This verse, yo.
This is not a double life. It's just a new beginning. The magic is to focus on our goals till we're winning. I'd rather have a portrait of myself up on the ceiling. I could lay down on the floor, look up and visualize the millions. Imagine that. Do you see the picture clearly? Focusing on working with me. You could get this money with me. We could take over the world and put the trophies in the city, the plaques on the wall, and have a feast of who was with me. Yeah, last week was just the past, right? A new beginning. I've been up for all these past nights, and all these people that I knew just seem to pass by. They stuck on stupid worry about their past lives, and I just ask why. Are they agents? Is the system about to crash? Am I the one like in the Matrix? Is the planets in the heavens? Then the earth is just a spaceship. Our thoughts control reality, and life is what you make it.